Welcome back, gentlemen. Another busy week in sports, both real and fantasy. First, I have to give some love to my Giants for beating the Pats yet again in the Super Bowl. Go Giants! Now, fantasy basketball. Lots of trades happening here, which is great. Big names moving around the league. Who would ever expect Kobe Bryant to be traded not just once, but twice in the same week? Granted, part of that is due to my untimely error in understanding the league manager's options, forcing through a trade without the usual 4-day grace period, but still. Kobe? And how did these trades and moves affect the matchups last week? Well, Tacos finally had the best record on the week with a big 8-1-0 win over Yellow Jackets, who had great stats, just not great enough, and this is the closest in games played, with Tacos only having one more than Yellow Jackets. Having Kobe for 2 games, though, Tacos still got 46 points and 16 free throws made from him. Serenity and Mockingbird continued their dominance, each getting a 7-1 win over Hoopers and Spuros, respectively. Hoopers had no chance against the red-hot Serenity, even losing adjusted field goal percentage after hitting 51.81%, because Serenity hit 52.98%, and he only had 3 more games played. Serenity just missed turnovers by 2, and also won steals by 3. Spuros, on the other hand, only came close in blocks, missing out by 4 to Mockingbird. But again, Mockingbird had 4 more games played than Spuros. One of the problems Spuros is going to run across when he has all of the players from just one team. I beat Poverty 7-2-0, and even won turnovers by 1, thanks to the 19 Poverty got on Saturday. Lastly, Power Ranger had his second winning week in a row, beating Santa 5-4 though. Santa only had 30 games played on the week compared to Power Rangers 36. Power Rangers barely missed turnovers by 2, but was able to win steals by 5 and blocks by 9. Thanks to rebounds by LeBron James on Saturday, Santa was able to win rebounds by 6. Well, now we're on to the trophies, and yes, there were a few. Thanks to 46 blocks, one more than myself, Tacos wins the block award, thoroughly blowing away my previous record of 37. He can thank the 9-block performance from Serge Ibaka for that one. Serenity reclaimed the rebounds trophy with a 316, thanks to 52 from both K-Love and Virajo. Only difference being Virajo got it done in 1 less game than Love. And yes, Mockingbird tied the steals trophy with 59, but since trophies can't be shared, it's a first-come, first-served basis. Sorry, Mockingbird, maybe next time. And now, the power rankings. Surprise, surprise, Serenity remains at number 1, though his lead did drop to 6 from the 11-point lead he had last week. Tacos used his 8-1-0 week to bounce back up to 2nd. Mockingbird falls to number 3. I'm still locked in securely at 4th. Santa jumps back up to 5th. Poverty falls back to 6th. Hoopers is still 7th. Big jumper this week is Power Ranger, who jumps up to 8th after holding down the bottom for the past 3 weeks. Spuros, who once was as high as 5th, continues to fall and is now 9th. And lastly, Yellow Jackets round out the bottom. Well, we're now halfway through our season. 6 weeks in, and the top 3 remain Serenity, Tacos, and Mockingbird. At this point, I can't see anyone knocking Ray off his little perch, but there's still 6 weeks left, and anything is possible. It's also still possible for those in the bottom 4 slots to try to move up in the standings, since they're only at most 9 games out of the playoff spots. I finally caught up with Ray's trophy ideas, and so we're going to vote for the player of the week on Facebook. I've nominated 1 player from each team who I thought played the best last week. Stats are also posted so you can try and compare easily. Majority votes wins the award. It may or may not be the person who scored the most points on your team that week, and maybe someone you didn't expect, but to me, they had the best overall stats, or did the most to help your team try to win that week. Well, there you have it, my friends. There are 35 games played this week per usual, so I'll see you all next week.